But Damien Oliver, you've got two very strong contenders in the race. Firstly, Jimmysstar. That performance on Caulfield Guineas Day was quite extraordinary, and he's been that type of horse who's always promised to do something like that.
Yeah, that's right. We ran him first up over 11, which was too short of his best, but he was still too good and won. And then second up in the Hustler, he was dynamic, off the speed on a day where they weren't making a lot of ground. He's a very exciting horse who showed a lot of promise. Wasn't quite able to put it together last prep, just with where he drew, how he was ridden sometimes, and just where he was at in terms of his physical order. So he's a gelding that's got a lot of talent. He's pretty well handicapped, and I think this run will be a really good lead up to a race like the Rupert Clarke.
And another Will, it'd be a bit of an emotional win if he was to win, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, yeah, especially with Jamie riding, and another Will's owned by a lot of Cole's family and friends, and yeah, given his last start failure in the Toorak, it would be great to get him back to 14 off a little freshen up and to get him back to winning ways, because he's another horse that has really good ability. He's still coming through the handicap system, so to speak, and I think, yeah, beyond Saturday, there is a good race in him.
Is he a horse that could be a Doncaster horse in the autumn, or that sort of a race for him?
Definitely, yeah. Like he's gone to Sydney, he's had that experience travelling, and he's a horse that mentally he's always been a bit active in the mind, and physically he's a bit of a brute. He's a few doors down, and there's a lot of horse there, but he's a bit of a child, and he does let him down at times race days. So he'll be one that just gets better for age. His brother did, which is Will John. He was a really good jumper, and I'm sure as time goes by, another Will follow him.